So this is my third and final video that's all about making sure your paper looks as professional as possible, as well as compliant with APA formatting, the 7th edition. So I am going to go over those headings. If you go to Purdue OWL and go to APA Style Guide, and then scroll down and you'll find APA headings, it will pull up a table that should be extremely helpful. So in this course, you are expected to have multiple level 1 headings, multiple level 2 headings underneath those level 1 headings, and then at least one level 3 heading. You can have more if you see that necessary. Otherwise, you just need one. So the difference between the 3 headings is level 1 are when you're introducing new and broad topics in your paper. Level 2 are just slightly more detailed subtopics of your level 1. And then level 3 are even more detailed topics of your level 2. So basically it's like a funnel. Level 1, the most broad, level 2, more detailed, and level 3, the most detailed, all subtopics under each other. So the difference in the 3 is just formatting. So all 3, you're going to have bold and you're going to have title case headings, which basically just means you need to have capital letters and lowercase letters, just like your average title of a book, title of an article. Your important words need to be capitalized, and your thes, withs don't need to be. So the level 1 heading needs to be centered. The level 2 heading needs to be flush left, and the level 3 heading needs to also be flush left, but it needs to be italicized. Also, with each heading, you need to have the paragraph start on the next line. So I'm going to quickly run through the paper, my lit review that I wrote a few years ago when I took the course, and just go over my headings, and hopefully it will make a lot of sense. So my paper was called Binge and Purge Cycle, Causes and Simple Prevention. So my paper was all about binge and purge cycle, which is a super common disordered behavior amongst girls who have any eating disorder, anorexia, bulimia, all of the above. So you'll see my abstract, my introduction. Here is my first level 1 heading. So it is the binge and purge cycle explained. Super broad. And you can see it's also centered. My first level 2 is emotional regulation and control. And then my next level 2 is thought processes throughout the cycle. So these are both subtopics of my level 1 and what I found most important and how best to explain the binge and purge cycle. My next level 1 is physical effects and current treatment. So I have 2 parts of this: physical effects, current treatment. So my level 2, physical symptoms linked to the binge and purge cycle. So I go over the physical effects. Then my next level 2 is the treatment gap and treatment efficiency. So I talk all about what the current treatment is for the binge and purge cycle and the issues involved with that as well. So that's my next level 2. My next level 1 is contributing factors and prevention. So this is a big part of my thesis, was what I think would be the best prevention based on my research for the binge and purge cycle. So my level 2 heading is causal factors, dieting, and perfectionism. So those are the 2 main factors that are involved with the binge and purge cycle. And then I have my level 3 heading, which is preventing the binge and purge cycle with intuitive eating. So the reason I have that as a level 3 is because the reason I believe intuitive eating is the absolute best prevention is centered all around what the causes are. Because these are the causes of the binge and purge cycle, this should be the prevention. So that is why I have that as my level 3. And then that is the end of my paper and my references. So hopefully that helps. Email me if you have any questions, or the other TAs, about headings, and make sure to look at the Purdue OWL table. It's extremely helpful.